Oh, I always love this intro. I'm surprised this is considered a hidden gem, but maybe it might be because I played this so much back then. Parasite Eve was my jam. Oh, I enjoy Parasite Eve way too much. Oh, we are live. Today we're playing Parasite Eve. We'll be playing this in the morning, and then we'll hop on over to Identity 5 when the ranks start. I figure we should have some fun with an old gem. One that, as I said, surprisingly, it's considered a hidden gem. I think I understand why, though. Yeah, I think I understand why, and that's probably because even though it might have seen some form of recognition, it was largely forgotten. I mean, yeah, this is... I don't think anyone knows about this game called Parasite Eve anymore. Very forgotten, very forgotten. But it's still a very good, fantastic game. I wish they would make a re-release, kind of like what they did with Final Fantasy VII. Oh, and this is a Square Enix game. Well, Squaresoft was the one who developed it, and then they merged with Enix, becoming Square Enix, so it's in Square's library. Alright, let's begin. Alright. Who wants to enjoy... I should get some popcorn. Oh. Ah, yeah. The setting is good old New York. During the winter, so Christmas... Oh. I should have been playing this during Christmas. This is technically a Christmas game. I don't know, maybe we'll continue when... Yeah, maybe we'll continue playing this at Christmas. For now, we'll have fun just getting through the intro and such. Yeah, I mean, you can clearly tell this is old, graphically old, but it's not that bad. Again, well, okay, the pixelation, the artifacts from really old rendering is pretty obvious. Okay, very obvious. But I could see an indie title making something like this. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, this needs to be a little bit updated graphically. I wonder, who? Oh yeah. Needs some more improved 3D models, but this was for the PlayStation, released back in 1998, so it's not surprising that it's this old. This old looking. What's wrong? You're the one who wanted to come to the opera. Alright, and I am Ayabera. NPD. My name is Aya. There you go. Ayabera. Oh yeah. Very silly. Back then I thought that they were going to ask us to change change more than just her first name. So I thought, oh, I should add in her last name too. So I ended up having Aya Bera Bera. Quickly had to reset that game. Oh no, you're right. Let's try and have some fun. Aren't you glad that you decided to go out with me? I even had my dad get the best seats for us tonight. So line up, we're going to have a great time, you'll see. Oh, we're dating a rich daddy's boy. Alright, let's head on in. Let's head on in. Yeah, look at you can tell it's a bit old, but look at the the design, the graphic design. For instance, right over here in the like the backgrounds, they're very. Boy, they did a great job. I mean, look at that. I mean, yeah, it looks again, it's 1998, but wow, they were very skilled with the limitations that they had. Kind of like going back and watching an old Pixar movie, and you'd be like surprised, like, wow, they were able to achieve this back in the early 2000s, back when it was just still a Pentium D. Ooh, I forbid it. Oh. Those who succumb to her beauty all die in horrible ways. Foreshadowing. You don't understand. She is the one that has suffered after the deaths. She is evil. Grab her. And burn her at the stake. Ominous. I've actually never been to an opera, so I wonder if this is actually how it's portrayed. I would be very, very curious. I would love to know, is this how operas are? Ooh, I think I'm gonna have to... I don't know. It's not, again, PlayStation 1 game. Come on, Square, re-release it. Give it an HD update. Hell, do what you did with Chrono Cross. You know, update the graphics and just do an overlay for the game. Oh, more old CG. Oh, everyone's on fire. Actually, yeah, everyone is on fire. Well, everyone's spontaneously combusting. That's what's actually happening. She looks very nonchalant about it, like, oh, it's another Tuesday. Another Tuesday. That is a good shot. Wow, we're gonna have to look up who the director is at some point, because man, composition, very good. Jesus, I don't want to. Oh my God, I get the hell out of here now. Boop. Apparently, he survived. He should. He's very fortunate. All right, let's move. We have something to deal with. We have to fight her. Freeze! Actually, you wanna know what? Let's try something real quick. Let's try something. Just a wee bit. I usually like to play these games in somewhat of their similar resolution, but I wonder if let's see here. Aspect ratio, cropping, positioning, full screen, enhancements maybe? No? Oh, here we go. Let's try this. Oh. Oh, I think I know what the problem is. Let's continue with the modifications. We're enhancing the game as best as we can. Oh, I hope they don't force us to restart the game. There we go. Ah, there we go. A little bit better. Not as pixelated. There we go. No way, that... Oh. Hopefully it makes it look a little bit better when you're playing. This may be what Square will do if they ever decide to re-release this game. Oh. Alright, time to not get blown to bits. Yeah, this is the combat right here. You get to run around and then decide when you get to shoot. So it's kind of a mix between an RPG and an action game. So, yeah, you get to control how much damage you get by how good you can dodge. Oh. And then she was busy, what are you doing to me? Alright, let's, try and dodge, and... Alright. Yeah, and the AT is action time, right up in the top left. That's when I can start attacking again. Oh. And another thing to point out... Oh. You'll see, you can see this green circle? This, I guess you could say this green sphere? This is my attack range. So, because she's out of my attack range right now, it would actually do much less damage, so I need to get closer. However, it's a bit more difficult to dodge when you're closer. Oh, our bodies are communicating with each other. What communicating? What do you want? The more you use that power, the more you will become like me. Power? What power? Who are you? Eve. Eve? I'm surprised you don't know me, Aya. You should know me well. What? 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 Ominous flashbacks. What? What is this? Oh, yeah, oh yeah. Game needs a little bit of a refurbish. For instance, you can kind of see the low poly. But all right, let's go. We need to go go stop Eve. I know she's down there. Oh, sounds like backup showed up. Oh, we can go visit backup, or we can jump on down. Now, if we go visit backup, we can get more ammo. But I kind of want to continue the story. How about... Ooh, tough choice. Alright. Let's go get the more ammo. Because, yeah, ammo is actually... This took some inspiration from Resident Evil. Oh, whoops. Where ammo is actually not in large quantities, so you can run out. And then you have to just start running around and hitting things with a baton. So, yeah, we kind of need the ammo. Let's go get it. I remember when this game came back out in 1998. It was a huge... Oh yeah, lots of... Now, this game caused quite a stir. I mean, much like Resident Evil, this game... Oh! Hey, a dead body. Can I talk to it? Can I investigate? I guess not. Alright, moving on. Hey, another dead body. Ooh, lots of people didn't make it out. Whoa, whoa, I'm a cop with the NYPD. What? Hold on, I'm going to take out my badge. Don't shoot. Alright. Hey, policeman man. Hey, why don't you have any injuries? Don't ask me. That's something I don't know. Everyone's gotten burned, and a lot of them probably won't make it. That's, not good. Now, let's see here. Hey, here you go. Ammo. Give me all the ammo you got. Yeah. Give me it all. I'm out. And I can't give you the ones in my gun. Alright. Ah ha ha. All the ammo. Now we are set. Let's go kick some butt. Actually, again, the sprite work is quite nice. Because if you look at the backgrounds, oh yeah, this is back then before full 3D environments. So they had to do it. They had to work with what they have, and they did quite a good job with that. All right, down we go. Oh wait. I just saw that. Oh yeah. I don't want to go down yet. I saw this. A medicine one. Alright, perfect. Now we go down. Down we go. Alright. Hey, what are you doing here? Are you alone? It's dangerous here. You should go. Why is there a little girl in a, I think, yeah, why is there a little girl dressed up in, clothes for a hospital? That girl. It couldn't be. Alright, here we are. Ooh. Oh yeah, here we are. The scene that launched 1,000 complaints. I know a lot of people who noped out right at this point in the game. Here we go. Here we go. We should get our popcorn. Oh, that is one big rat now. It's been Cronenberged. Oh no. It's been Cronenberged. I gotta fight it now. Oh yeah, lots of people noped out after that. I gotta shoot him. Yeah. Not fast enough to run. Oh, there we go. I wonder where he got the ammo from. What was that? That's a very good question. What? Alright, let's investigate in RPG fashion. Oh! More dead bodies. There's a lot of dead bodies here. Alright, nothing. There we go, medicine one. Alright. Missed one. Hey, he's still alive. How you doing? You're still alive. Hold on. Let me call the paramedics. Melissa. She's a monster. Oh, I wish they had the voice acting. Oh, the she's a monster. That would have. There's a Resident Evil line where the person reads "It's a monster" so poorly. They could easily dub that over. Don't try to talk now, Melissa. You mean the main actress? She's probably. Oh, this is an actress. Ow. She probably got to the. She probably got to Suzanne too. You'll have to stop her. Hang in there. Oh. Oh, burn the death. Poor her. How about you? No? Alright, next location. Over here, maybe? Oh, how did you Yes, how did you survive? Don't scare me. I'm with the NYPD. Man, you're the one who scared me, lady. I was just getting ready. You know, only staff are allowed in here. There was an incident here. You have to evacuate. What? You're kidding, right? Hey, I'm not dying here tonight. See ya. Well, I feel sorry. I guess, he didn't make it. Alright, let's open these up too. Might be something we can use. Ooh, more ammo. Why do they have ammo? Well, this is New York, and then the United States, so I guess the better question is why don't they have ammo? Alright, we need to go check. Oh, yeah, we need to go check on our Mr. Friend who, actually, we first need to deal with our rats. New York with its rat problem. I don't think the ones currently in New York can shoot fireballs, but apparently they are about the same size. Oh, and here's the RPG element. As you can see, I just leveled up. Alright. Now, a thing to note, if you can see on the screen, there's a whole long list of stuff. I mean a whole long list of stuff that can be upgraded. For instance, HP goes up, but then there's offense, defense, Parasite Eve energy, status recover, active time, and item capacity. So as you level up, you can carry more items. I don't know why they chose to tie it like this, but they did. And then another thing, you can see active time. So as I level up, I am able to perform more actions quicker. And finally, status recover. So this game does have status effects. For instance, stun, delay, a whole variety of them. We'll see them as we play, and that's how fast quickly you can recover. So yeah, there's a whole lot of fun stuff. Oh, and another thing I forgot to mention. Oh, here's the psychic energy. Right now I have heal 1, so I probably don't need the medicines one, especially since I only have 11 spaces. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna level up that quickly. Let's see here. Change. Use item. I'm doing a quick look. Where are you? Where are you? Alright, it must be in a different menu. Alright. Eventually, you'll be able to you have these extra points. They're called bonus points. And these bonus points... Oh, here's the clown. Oh, clown didn't make it. Man, yeah, it must have been those rats. No, there's a rat problem. Alright. We should probably head... Can we go in here now? Nope. How about here? Down here. There we go. Oh. Man, this guy didn't pick it either. Come on, dogs. Come on, Quack. Alright, we got the theater key. On the body. Anything over here? Oh, there's a box. Let's go into the box. Oh, hey, a parrot. Hot, help, oh. Oh no, Mr. Parrot. Is something gonna happen to you? You better get out of here. Oh. I better notify the department about what happened here. Oh yeah. You save your progress by calling the NYPD. Now let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Alright, Mr. Parrot. Anything else around here? I don't think so. Alright, let's go. Alright, now that we have the key, though, we can explore a bit. Let's do that. Anything in here? Oh. Oh, this must be the... This is a very nice area. More ammo. There is more ammo around here than I can... Oh, hey, right here. Let's see here. A diary. November 3rd, Monday. Christmas show is set. This was been my dream. The main actress has a solo concert at the theater in Central Park. I took all the medications to get here. I have to get to the lead part. I'll even sell my soul to the devil if I have to. Ooh. We have someone who is really wants to be the main lead. Kind of have a Black Swan incident going on here. The cast was announced and Suzanne and I are double cast. I want to play the part alone, but everyone knows she's good. I think I'm overdoing it. My body is getting hotter than ever for some reason. I better take more medicine. December 6th. I collapsed today. I lost consciousness after my body got hot. I don't care if I die. I just want to get through the show. Oh. I think her priorities are a bit construed. You should worry more about your health than worrying about a concert. I passed out again. They told me to go to the doctor and get some rest. If this continues, Suzanne will definitely take my part. I need to get better. I need to take a lot more medication tonight. And doping up on medication's not going to work. Suzanne was burned in an apartment fire. Is it because I wanted the part so bad? God, forgive me. Oh boy. Lots of fire. Lots of problems with fire. Looks like it looks like I'll be the lead. I'd better take more medication and work it. What kind of medication is she taking? We need to go talk to the doctor. Like, that is way too much medication. Opening night, everything went smoothly. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. We should have the biggest crowd of the season. And I have the solo concert the next day at the park. But I'm not feeling well. I'd better shape up if I want to get this through. I better take more Medicaid. I think I'm surprised that she even survived with that level of medication. For what? Why is she taking so much? She must have a drug problem. Another key. Oh yeah. Ada, you are 100% right. She is addicted to her medicine. Can I open this? No. Oh yeah, one nice thing that the later games did is they set it up so that you can toggle on. Actually, I wonder, can I? Nah. Hey, it's the parrot again. Yeah, I can't toggle it. But yeah, there's a toggle in later games where it will show you where all of the clickable items are located. Merry Christmas. Goodbye. Oh. Wow, look at that detail. Alright, Mr. Bird. Oh, yeah. Oh, that didn't pose much of a threat. I am getting way too much medicine. Actually, seeing as how I just got smacked on, let's use one. Oh yeah. Anything else? Anything else? Nope. Alright, let's move. Down we go. We still have two... Yeah, there we go. 3 doors remaining. And then we continue on. We do technically have the key to move forward, though, so if we want, we can just move on. How about this? We'll, Oh, hey. What's this? A defense +1. Oh, we can use that. Anything else? Anything else? This has to be openable. Yep, I was right. This has to be openable. Oh! A rat problem. I better avoid him because he's going to attack us. Aha! Point blank. Oh, and we level up. There you go. Bonus points. 19. I wonder when I can use those. Oh yeah, another aspect about this game, we'll get to it eventually, but you can see here, the guns have stats. So another layer to the RPG element is building the ultimate weapon. As you can see currently, I have the M84F. It has 2 shots, 1 slot. It has a base of 10, a range of 51. It has 6 bullets, so I can get off 6 shots before I have to do the reload animation. And I have a +2 in damage. So yeah, if I want... Oh, I have a billy club too, 10, 10, 0. So don't have to worry about bullets, but it is very, very, very weak. The main point is I can use the bonus points to upgrade my weapon. So, oh, you can even see him right there in the corner. So I have a lot to decide on. Anything over here? That's odd. This wall looks like it's about to crumble. Oh, hidden spots. Hidden spot. Love to see them. I hope there are not too many. And a chest. Oh. Oh, we got armor. Oh yeah, you can also make the ultimate armor. So... Oh yeah, so you end up creating a nice set of stuff, equipment. Actually, speaking of armor, we're currently wearing the end vest. And... yeah, the end protector is just much better. It has even an extra slot. So we're going to equip that. Before the days of character, custom character stuff. Alright, last spot to search. Then we move. That is one big fake door. Oh. Yeah, oh, 3 enemies. Okay, we can make it. There we go, 1 down. Oh, yeah. Don't have to worry about the rat. Oh, ooh, critical. Nice. There we go. Oh, and we're kind of running out of items. Ooh. Oh yeah, we're already out of space. Oh yeah, I think, oh, hey, a chest. Yeah, but we don't have any space. Let's, alright, let's go ahead and use this. Yeah, I don't want to use this yet, because it can increase defense. Actually, what happens if I do use... Yeah, I have to equip it to a armor. But, yeah, if I end up using it now, then I'll just end up wasting armor. Or, I'll waste it. Though I could eventually move it later. Though, again, that would require some resources, and we don't have that, so we'll forget about it for now. Let's go to the very end of the... Let's go to the very end of the hallway and deal with our friend. In we go. Oh, hey. The mirror animation is quite nice. Again, composition. Check this out. This is we could talk for a couple minutes about the composition. For instance, you enter in, you can actually see the door right here. So we enter in right here. And to the top left of us is our adversary. We're in an empty room, which kind of, an empty room, and the lights kind of go to the top left, highlighting her. So her eyes are drawn towards her. And there she is, just ominously playing the piano, waiting patiently. Kind of makes you think something serious is going to happen, which, well, spoiler, it kind of does. This is very good composition. I think that if anyone saw this scene, they would instantly know something about what was going on or what might happen. I'm Melissa. No, I'm, I'm, I am Eve. Oh, why does it feel like Melissa's having a double personality problem? I'm getting hot. Oh, it's that hotness again. Nuclear domination has finally come to an end once and for all. Oh, nucleic. What? Well, Eve showed her true colors now. And the laugh. Interesting, interesting. Ah, Eve, once again. The day for the mitochondria to be free has finally arrived. Oh, okay, oh, I have to try and avoid her. Yeah, that's what I have to avoid. Aha, shoot you. Don't run into me. Oh, again. And... oh. Yeah, yeah. Hey. Okay, we're gonna have to heal. Next move is heal. Next. How about... we'll use Parasite energy. There we go. Oh yeah, there's some... we'll be getting lots of use out of Parasite energy. Hey, there we go. Looks like you still need some time, girl. Until your mitochondria is completely free. Mitochondria? What are you saying? I don't understand you. Oh, we're back to the flashback. Where is this? Is that the little girl I saw? No, it's... who is it? Oh, a doctor. Ooh. That doctor. Wait. He's doing evil experiments. He's a diabolical doctor doing vicious experiments. Mitochondria to be free. Oh, maybe we should play in our lab coat, since there's a lot of sciencey terms being thrown around. Oh, and there's a hole. Shh. All right, down we go. Oh, and here we are. All right, let's go. We're in the sewer. Like, this is probably the worst smelling place one would want to be in. Oh, and now we're fighting... what are we fighting? More rat. Yeah, no, this is where the rat problem is. Oh, we gotta take you out. Alright. Yeah, if you're pretty good at dodging, you don't have to worry about, yeah. I was about to say, if you're good at dodging, you don't have to heal. Oop, level up again. And now I have scan. Alright. Oh, leveling up quick. Oh yeah, we have the special Parasite powers that allows us to level up in a really... oh, there's an item up there. We should go get it. And, oh, that is one big frog. That is one big frog. There we go, we have them done. Oh, yeah. Oh, he did a lot of damage. Oh yeah, he did a lot of damage. We're gonna try and kill this frog as fast as possible. Okay, maybe we should heal first. Parasite power. There we go. Okay. If we stay away from him, he has to get close to us. Apparently, alright, no. Apparently he doesn't have to get close to us. Alright, we beat him though. Oh, and we leveled up. Level 4 already. Wow. We are leveling up fast. Even the rats have guns. Wow. There is a gun problem in New York. Oh. We have a new weapon now. Let's equip it. Let's see here. The M19 or 1911A1 has better ammo. Actually, this is just generally better. Oh, we can throw the M84F away. Or we can keep it for the bonus stats. Let's see here. Oh. There's a tower. Now we have another rat problem. Alright, very nice. 3 bullets. Actually, yeah. It is a great horror game, isn't it, Heron? How's it going? Oh, revives. Alright. The floods were fine. The flooding was, well, on our part, we just had a little bit of water leaking through the balcony. But besides that, nothing too serious. There's the flooding everywhere in Hong Kong, though. It was quite severe. There's some people whose houses were completely submerged. Here's a little girl I saw in the theater. Are you lost? She's in a sewer. I think "Are you lost" is not the exact question you would be asking. Are you lost? It was like asking a person missing an arm, are you hurt? Inventory. Inventory's full. Alright, we don't need... Okay, we don't need medicine 1. Let's toss medicine 1. Oh. Speaking of medicine 1, let's actually go ahead and use this. I saw another chest hidden. Let's go get it. There it is. And it's him. Alright, we can go back, I guess, and get ourselves our medicine again. There we go. Alright. I think everything... It was quite... yeah, it was quite a nuisance, but again, it was nothing too serious. Oh, more frogs. Actually, we probably should scan the frog. Let's scan it real quick and see. Good old scan. 34 HP, alright. Sensitive to cold. I don't have any cold. Alright, so pretty much... Yeah. Okay, so apparently I need to do a little bit more damage. Annoying frogs. So one more bullet. Hey. There we go, one more bullet. I need... what I think I need is a way to increase my damage. Oh. Alright. Oh, let's press the switch. Alright, let's use the phone. You know, old RPGs, if they have a phone, that means something serious is going to happen. So best to... There we go. Now let's go investigate. Hey, it's Eve. Let's go get her. But yeah, it was... I think, yeah, if you go online and just type in Hong Kong floods, you'll see a lot of footage of how the flood look. It was quite chaotic. Hold it right there. My body's getting hot again. He is... Oh yeah, perfectly safe. Though very wet. This game is boss, love it. Sadly, it's kind of a hidden gem. No one knows. I mean, yeah, it had a somewhat. It was slightly popular enough to get a sequel, but then it was quickly forgotten. And then the third game was such a botched attempt that everyone, yeah, forgot. Blame Square. Yeah. Square has such a good property, and they squander it. They squander it. There are only 2 games. No, there is a third one. It's called Third Birthday. Alright then. Well, even if you did have more people here, they just burn, right? Everyone else but you. You are... Tell me, Eve, why? Why me? Why am I the only one? You'll find out eventually. Even if you don't understand, don't worry, your mitochondria will. They've always known. I'm going to give you some time to think and some time to evolve. And the day shall arrive when you will awaken. You can't just ignore the bad. It's like the you can you can acknowledge they exist, and you can tell people that yeah, these things are so bad that they just need to go. Hey. Quite fun. Oh, that is a stock animation voice if I've ever heard one. Oh, boss time. Alright, Mr. What are you? Oh, the alligators in the north... alligators in New York City. Oh, what happened to you, my friend? What happened to your eyes, my friend? You know, you look like I could rip you in half. 2 targets. Okay. Let's see, where are the targets? There they are. Okay, tail and head. We probably should go for the tail first to prevent him from smacking us. Speaking of which... Oh yeah, I need to heal. Yeah, you do need to acknowledge the fact that one of those games exists, despite how horrible it is. Alright, there we go. Oop. It's a lot like the... Star Wars films. You have to acknowledge that they tried to create a new or a sequel trilogy, but you don't have to recommend it. Yeah, it just stepped on me. Oh, I think alright. Alright, second phase, I guess. I dealt with his tail. Man, he is a... Look how big he is. He is a big boy. Oh. And he could shoot fireball. I don't remember him doing that. He was shooting electricity earlier. Alright, stay to his right. Apparently... Oh, never mind. We just did it. Alright. Oh, and we have slow. Oh, and we have a vest. We're getting a lot of stuff. When I will awaken, Just tell me what you want, Eve. Good question. Good question. Hey, we're back here again. Oh, the lawyer, or the news reporter man looks a bit, someone you probably don't want to see on the news. We're live in front of the concert hall, which is a scene of complete chaos. Miss, you are the sole survivor of this horrifying ordeal. I? Until now, this combustion theory has acknowledged only by the occult enthusiasts. Please, just leave me alone. This incident happened to take place on Christmas Eve of all nights. I would like to represent the citizens of the city and interview you exclusively. Alright, that's uncalled for. Are you crazy, Jim? Did you get this on tape? Yeah. Police brutality, my friend. Oh yeah, lots of stock screams. Square must really have. I think they had bought that stock package, the audio package. Aya, you okay? I do like her design is quite nice. That was really something that happened back there. Oh, on my date. Heard from a cop that that your boyfriend ran out there like a wuss. Sorry your date didn't go too well. A bunch of people just died. Shouldn't we be? You two are also policemen. Shouldn't you be or not cracking jokes? It's not like that. I had him escort me because he kept pestering me for a date. Again, lots of people just died. Why is this the topic at hand? Her dating life? Yeah, but all places, the opera. There's a story. So why the opera, huh? Is there a note? Saw the ad in the paper. I don't know, just caught my eye. Stress. Don't tell me you were on to this case. So you finally got some cop instinct in you. Instinct. Daniel, shouldn't you be with your son? It's Christmas Eve. She has to calm down somehow. Well, yes, but I think there's other ways to calm down than talk about failed dates. He knows his dad's a cop. The boy understands. Anyway, to change the subject, I heard things from people who were here. But this is one hell of an incident, huh? There we go. Finally, they're talking about the actual case. Mitochondria. Symbiosis. When I was in the hospital... Hey, Aya, you asleep? Oh well. Don't blame you, after what you've been through tonight. Seems like a good start. Oh! There we go. Through the intro. Alright, check it out. It all started with this incident. 6 days that were to become a nightmare for us all. People will eventually forget and go on with their lives. But I will never forget it. It was pure terror, but... it was also 6 days filled with familiar memories. I probably should lower the audio a little bit. Hey, look, it's the Eiffel Tower. Or sorry, not Eiffel Tower, the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, the Statue of Liberty. That should be, oh, what's the name of the island again? The Twin Towers? Oh. Well, when we get to the map, we can have a look. Well, this was made in 98. Ellis Island. Thank you. Yeah, there it is. It's Ellis Island with the Statue of Liberty. Day 2. Hey, you okay? You ought to be resting. Wish I could, but I'm the only one who knows what happened that last night. I've been gathering some info on Melissa. She's has no relatives. Dialogue could probably be a little updated. She's got no relatives. I think a better way to write that. The song was bad puns. Bad puns. And no close friends. She was sick, often, always on medication. The people of the opera said they were amazed she could even stand on stage. Her apartment burned down right after the incident, so we have no info on her medication. So what's this spontaneous combustion stuff all about? It wasn't exactly spontaneous. People were actually set on fire. Oh, come on. Like, what's like one of those ESP things? That's the best way to describe it for now. ESP, huh? Well, I'm not buying it. But if you're right, how are we supposed to deal with something like that? I I believe her. After all, I is the only witness so far. But if you're going to take on a suspect like that, you better ask Baker for a better sidearm. Ooh, maybe I can get a new gun. I read your report. Oh, you're a hefty policeman. Actually, I want. We'll comment later. We need to learn more about Baker here. I was about to say he looks kind of like one of the mafia guys, but never, you don't know. We'll find out. Still hard to believe, but you can't deny all those deaths. We're going to go all out to solve this case. Make sure you're well equipped. Go down to the weapons department, give this permit to Taurus, and he'll help you out. All right, mod permit. Oh, can you give me anything else? Can I have more? Hey, give me more. Come back later. Ah, fine then. All right, time to head down. This game's... Oh. Another problem with the old games. They need to... Why won't they update this game, actually? I mean, Resident Evil had updates. Capcom updated 2 and 3. 2 was fantastic. Hey, police lady. How's it going? The weapons department is downstairs. Alright, time to go down. Yeah, the Resident Evil 2 remake was fantastic. Resident Evil 3 remake, not so much. They don't own the license anymore, from what I heard. Wait, they don't own the license to this game? How? Well, okay, I know that the, alright. Okay, maybe I might know how. Oh. I was about to say, yeah, I was just about to say, oh, we should get all the things. Alright, we'll have to open that later. Because Parasite Eve was actually originally... It was a story written by a Japanese author. And they made a movie out of it. And a TV series, I believe. It was a book, yeah. It was written by an author. And then they adapted the book. A very dry biological book. Well, it was... I can't really say because it was written in Japanese, so I can't read it. And then a movie. A very dry movie. Oh, where's... what, Boldy? Who knows? Want a rocket launcher? Wayne. Yes, sir. Think they were more interested in the biology and less in the horror. Well, I'll have to go watch it at some point. Idiots like you are the reason guns won't disappear from this country. Get your ass back to the weapons storage. And far away from... You are far ready away from handling guns here. Alright. We have a young sprucing cop who loves firearms and an old grizzled cop who is afraid of them. Taurus, I need some equipment. For last night's case, I heard it was a mess. But as long as the cops rely on guns, criminals will too. It's a vicious cycle. I hate to hand a weapon to a young cop like you, but I hear this isn't your ordinary crook. Guess I can't send you off empty-handed. Say, you can't carry any more equipment. Wayne, take some of our things and put them in storage. Yeah. You have something to say, officer? No, sir. So what do you want to leave with us? Oh, all right, let's leave some items. Oh, all right, we're going to start leaving a whole bunch of stuff. All right, we're going to leave this too, because we don't need the keys anymore. Oh. And we probably should keep the tool. All right, I think that's good. So the Parasite Eve, Square lost the brand to Parasite Eve. All right, that might explain why they haven't done anything with it. Talk about squandering potential. Now the bigger question is why can't they go back and request or get the license again? It's not like the Parasite Eve brand is doing anything. If the owner of it doesn't do anything soon, well, okay. Due to copyright issues, thanks to Disney, the author doesn't have to do anything for the next 100 years. But if he doesn't do anything with it, then he will lose copyright, and then it can be go to public domain. This is the most powerful gun I can allow you to have. And it's kind of crap. Well, it only has one slot, too. Kind of worthless. That is the US. Japan has different copyright law. Well, yes, but most of the world follows US copyright law because US lawyers are very, very adamant about that. I mean, one of my old jobs, I used to work with copyright, so I kind of know what they do. They can't, well, I mean, with the way government laws are set up, they can tell you not to infringe on their copyright. Granted, you can make something painfully close to it, and they can't do anything about it. Show me a modification permit. All right. You're gonna modify my gun. Which gun? Okay, I guess. Oh, let's look at the things real quick. 35. Oh, actually, that gun is pretty strong. 35, 112, 16. And it has one position. But I think if I try to... And the base, though, is very strong. Oh, very difficult choice. This gun right here can just be... can go. But this one here, the base stats are quite good. Oh! Maybe I can avoid that. Come back with a modification permit. Yeah, we're going to hold on to the mod permit. Don't tell Torres, but you can use a tool to tune up your guns. You can rearrange equipment parameters and add effects to tweaks your equipment. I can show you the cool tune-up techniques. Here we go. Oh yeah, so pretty much we can move around items and their stats. So that's what that tool permit we have can do. All right. Okay. Oh, and we're going to have to start collecting junk. And a medicine. And we're going to be overrun with medicine again. So what I'm going to do, because it's the beginning of the game, so what we should do is we should hold on to the mod permit and the tool. That way we can use them later. And these things too. So what we're doing is we're building up a list of items to make the ultimate weapon. As for equipment, yeah, we don't need you. And we don't need you. Anything else we don't... Oh. Actually, we have a Kevlar vest. Oh. Actually, we don't need... I moved you. Oh, there, I did reload. Whoops. Okay, move. There we go. Oh, and I can store ammo. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll store... That way we won't hit the limit. We'll store... There we go, 38. Last but not least, we should check the Kevlar vest. Oh, critical is down, but defense and psi energy recovery is up. Actually, I think the Kevlar vest will be good. Though, at least for now. All right, we'll go ahead and store the end protector. And we're going to store the club too, because I don't think I need the club. Oh, they won't let me store the club. All right. There we go, perfect. We are set. Off we go. Yari, matey. There's a difference between being a pirate on the high seas. Oh, hey, dogs. Oh, you're not, Hey, let's talk to you. I love to watch them. I always come here after my shift to relax. Oh yeah, here we go. This is totally not a Chekhov's gun. Oh yeah, this is not a Chekhov's gun moment at all. Oh yeah, there's a big difference between Yar Ye Matey and infringing on copyright. For instance, one is classified as theft, while the other one is classed as, well, as I mentioned, infringement. Are you lost? Oh, Ben. Daddy. Are you lost? So apparently this is the first time she met... Apparently this is the first time she met, his son. Ben, this is Aya. Now, what are you doing here? Here. Tickets? Oh yeah, the concert. Sorry, son. Daddy's real busy today. I promise I'll make it up to you. Fine. Ben. Which is weird given the conversation in the car. Yeah. I think this game might need a rewrite. Maybe a tiny rewrite, just to make punch up the audio a little bit, or punch up the dialogue a little bit, because it's a bit disjointed. It's not true. I was raised by my father too. After my mother died, I'll always be grateful for him. Yeah, his mother's still alive. This was released in '98, so it is purely a translation of the '90s, which is notorious for not being accurate or good. Much like voice acting. Apparently the '90s and early 2000s was the generation of not giving a damn. Sir. Alright, let's go talk to Mr. Man. Are you looking for me? Yes, we have a press conference now, and I want you there. Me? That's right. You'll be on the national television as a sole survivor of the incident. I see. But you only answer when I ask you. The media is just looking for anything to grill us about. They may even turn you into a suspect. So you let me do the talking. Understood? Yes, sir. Oh. Actually, that is quite accurate about the media. 98 even have modern problems. So, are you saying this could be the work of terrorists? Oh, given what happens in 3 years, that's very poignant. Very poignant. That is what we're currently speculating. How about accounts of officers and firemen on the scene? This game aged well. Well, we'll find out in a second. Busting into flames. That was due to a rare, highly flammable chemical which was used to start the fire. Another question. When Then how did Detective Barry survive without as much of a minor burn? This is a result of her quick thinking and training as an officer. I'm asking her the question. She. Oh, yeah. I don't know. This is like poor writing. Oh, yeah. What? She was, yeah. Not just that the sentence is poorly written, but the setup is also poorly written. She was told not to talk, but yet for some reason she won't shut up. She's a grown woman. She should be able to understand being quiet. Who said this? Melissa. No, she said it was Eve. But according to the report, Marissa was killed in the fire. Melissa did die. Her body was taken over by Eve. Yeah, she's also an officer. She should understand mass panic. This makes, this is, she should be court-martialed. Okay, court-martialing is in the military, but she should be put on suspended leave for this. Like, that makes very little sense. I thought I told you not to say anything. I'm telling the truth, sir. But that's not a truth kind of ordeal. Yeah, this is not the point. Who's going to believe you? You'll only stir up the media and cause mass panic. Sir, she was only... Exactly. He's very right. Aya, you're the bad guy in this scenario. Baker here. Who? What? What do you... Well, point me through... This is Captain Baker. What? Meet? We'll have to speak up. Yes? All right. He is right. Aya should have listened. Yeah, she's just trying to cause mass panic. Some Japanese scientist, I think, couldn't understand his English too well. He was raving about some mito something. Says he's coming over here. Mito? Is it mitochondria? You mean that thing in the cell that makes the energy from oxygen? Might have heard about that in school. That's what Eve had said. It was time for the mitochondria to be set free. Hey, I just read that some researcher at a museum wrote a new theory on them. I don't think she was trying to cause panic. Her intentions were right. Her execution was wrong. No. I mean, she's not trying to cause panic, but look, they just had a major incident where things spontaneously combusted and everyone burned to death. The last thing you need is someone to go up there and start talking about, quackpot hypotheses or lunacy. They need to say, we're still investigating. And if anyone has any info, please report. In fact, they could even say, we suspect that there might be mitochondria linked to this. If anyone knows anything about it, please speak up. Rather than, oh, this lady said there's going to be an uprising and she's going to kill lots of people. Like, yeah, there's a way to bring up this information without causing an alarm. Better go there before the media. Alright. Okay, so we're going to the museum now. Oh, actually, let's save first. Alright. I'm already level 7. Wow, I leveled up fast. Ooh, leveled up quite fast. Time to move. Yeah, I agree. The music is very nice. A little loud. Let me turn it down a little more. Alright, let's move. Oh, actually, let's go in here real quick. Can I go in here? Not on your end? Oh, okay. Alright, there we go. Hey, it's the male's locker room. Is there anything we can take in here? Oh, Cure P? Another, and an item. Though, that being said, there, I think I'm gonna have to go back. I think I'm gonna have to go back down. Oh, check it out. Aha, we have, that's quite fun. They put a mirror reflection there. They didn't have to, but Square chose to do it. It's quite fun. I need 2 vests. No, I don't think I need 2 vests. What's better? The vest I'm currently have is better. In fact, this one has an auto. Can I investigate this vest real quick? There's a magic mechanic tied to the vests. You have to switch at them at times to get magic to recharge. Oh, is that a hidden mechanic? Oh wait, I need to... Wrong door. Hey! It looks like a classroom. I remember those seats. Let's go back in there real quick. Yeah, there you go. I remember these. These are school classroom seats. Aw, yeah, these are all school classroom seats. Like, I remember using these back then. What are they doing in a police station? Apparently, it's a subtle. It must be a subtle jab at the reporters. This is Square's thoughts on news reporters. All right, let's go. Interesting, interesting. Didn't know that there was a hidden mechanic like that. I'll have to... Alright, I guess I'll keep hold of this vest, though. Hey, look right there in the corner. You can see him. Oh. Alright, you can kind of see them. The Twin Towers are... Oh, the helicopters are flying around them. Hey, Twin Towers. So yeah, 1998, before 2001. We're going to the Museum of Natural History. Dr. Hans Kemp will be there. Dr. Clamp. What's his area of research? Well, according to the papers, he's working on a new theory. Mitochondria something, but it seems to cover a whole genetic spectrum. That's odd. To have a PhD and be working in a museum. Well, he's pretty antisocial and doesn't like to waste time outside research. Oh great, we're going to have a grand time with this one. Yeah, well, I know, we're going to this. Just be careful this time, huh? Are you referring to the press conference? Yeah. Daniel, why do you kiss the chief's butt? You two joined the force at the same time, didn't you? Yeah, but that was years ago. Now he's my boss. Yeah, I think the dialogue could be spruced up a wee bit. I think, oh, hey, a chocobo. They have chocobos at the museum. Oh, and actually, this is very nice. Chocobo. Alright, we should look around and see. I wonder if we can find the chocobo. It's been a while since I visited the museum. Ooh, fossils. Dinosaur exhibit. Loved these things when I was a kid. Looks like it's closed today. Well, let's see what the security guard can do for us. Oh, interesting. Oh, did you hear that? The audio. Let's go back down here. Yeah, right there. You can hear it. Granted, it's all over the bottom area, but yeah, they added in a little bit of a snow sound, a snow crushing sound. And then up here, they don't have it. Hello there. How are you? Oh, I'm okay. Pretty cold day, though. How about you, yourself? Dynamic audio. Yes, they've really put in a lot of effort in this game. And I still think that they could request for the rights to, they could renew the rights for making these games. There's nothing against that. They could easily just request, Square could just talk to the people who own Parasite Eve and ask to renew the right. Now, maybe they might actually be happy and be willing to do it for quite cheap. Sure does. It's a matter of fact. I mean, again, there is literally nothing going on with this, with their copyright. Last time I checked, they didn't even release a short, not even like a YouTube video to show that the copyright is active. So they could easily do something with it. Anyways, all right, we're heading on in. Yeah. Thinking about it, yeah, this game is a hidden gem. Yeah, this game is a massive hidden gem because there's not even a modding community or people trying to decompile the game. There's no mod. I mean, there's one mod which updates the audio, or not audio. It updates the text. So if you don't like this dry Times New Roman text, they tried to make it a little more bubbly, a little easier more pleasant on the eyes to read. Yeah. Sadly, that patch doesn't even update the translation. It just updates the text to make it prettier. Thank you. Gee, Daniel, you sure do not want to run down here by yourself. Notebooks on the counter, thanks. All right, let's go sign in. No, most of the mods actually are... Okay, it depends. Which games are you talking about? Because a lot of mods out there tend to try and update the game or bring it more in line with modern game mechanics. For instance, there's a couple old RPGs that have received patches to decrease the encounter rates. Because back then, an encounter every 30 seconds, or not even 30 seconds, an encounter every 3 seconds was considered normal. But that's just not the case nowadays. Hey, it's open. Let's check it out. Yeah, so there's a lot of quality of improvement hacks out there for old games, but only the ones that are still in the collective conscience. And not babies. Those old random encounter mechanics were designed to waste your time. And the last thing one wants to do is waste their time. Dr. Camp, I hear you. We're with the NYPD. Would like to ask you a few questions. Professor, we're looking for clues concerning the incident which occurred. Are you accusing me? Oh, this again. What is this? Yeah, like right now. Apparently the mod fixes it so that this type of... like this. It's a bit difficult to read, so the mod tries to fix this. But besides that, it didn't punch up the audio or the dialogue or anything. Text is still the same. This man, I know him, I think. If you are not playing the game as expected, then you are not playing. If the game expected you to grind 100 battles on the first fight before you move onto the next round, so be it. And that is, I will disagree with you on that. And I will disagree wholeheartedly, because a game is supposed to be not just experienced mechanically, but also the story. And if you have to do things like grind just to get through the story, then yeah, there's something wrong there. I mean, no, it's not anything about get good. If you have to grind, then that is bad design. That is bad, what's the word? Bad escalation of the difficulty. A good escalation of difficulty means that you should be able to, Yeah, the difficulty, the escalation of difficulty, you should be leveling up as you progress through the game, so you should never have to grind. And some of the games, they felt that in order to extend its life, you make the enemies harder and you increase the amount of battles that you have to fight. So yeah, it did make the game longer, but that was not the intention of that was to waste your time. It wasn't actually to experience the game. So a lot of these patches, they half the encounter rate and then they double the experience, thus making it so you still have encounters, but it's not every 3 seconds. It makes more sense. And you can actually progress through the game at a more coherent pace because, you have to be very dedicated to have to grind that many battles to get through the story. I know many people who stop playing games purely because they don't want to grind. Oh yeah, we should be reading this. You have absolutely no idea what a mitochondria is like, do you? The mitochondria possesses its own unique genetic code. True. Its own? Are you saying that it's a separate organism? Precisely. Kind of. What kind of? Like a parasite or something, huh? Parasite, that's an interesting way of describing this. Fascinating creature. Well, kinda? Maybe? Let me get my lab coat on. So, I like the music. Yeah. Alright, so mitochondria. There is a current running hypothesis that the mitochondria was a separate organism that somehow was consumed by another one, the cell one that makes up our cells. And for some reason, it didn't get broken down and turned into it didn't get broken down and turned into resources. Maybe there was a mutual form of destruction. If it was taken down, then it would have killed the cells, or maybe the defenses of the mitochondria was so strong that the cell couldn't break it down. The point is way, 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 way back then, these cells and mitochondria ended up being consumed by these cells, and for some reason they formed a symbiosis. So it's not actually a parasite, it's actually a symbiotic relationship going on. And over time, the mitochondria started relying more on the cell host to do lots of things, because we have the nucleus where all of the DNA is located, and a lot of the code for making things. Not creepy. It's totally normal. Totally, totally normal. This thing happens all the time in nature. I mean, that there's a similar belief between the photosynthesis, what is it called? The not cyanoplankton, what is it called? What's it called? It's the cells in plants that perform photosynthesis. It's a very similar thing. A very similar setup. So they actually believe that those cells that do photosynthesis might have also been a different organism that was consumed by plant cells, and then they formed the symbiosis. Oh yes, nature is chaos. But that's nature. But yeah. So, over time, mitochondria lost a lot of its DNA that made it truly unique because, redundancy is not exactly rewarded in biology. So if you have two pathways that go to the same location, due to random mutation, one of those pathways will be broken down. In fact, if you look at a lot of the biology, a lot of the pathways, they look very chaotic. For instance, you have step 1 that goes down to step 12, and you ask yourself, well, okay then, how could these 12 steps naturally form? I mean, it has to be divine intervention for these 12 steps to form, otherwise life could not exist. But in actuality, there was a lot of redundancy. Most likely step 1 to step 2, or step 1 to step 12, there were lots and lots of different steps. Maybe step 3 went to step 9 at some point. Or maybe step 2 went up to step 5. we don't really know. But the main point is this pathway that went from step 1 up to step 12 was the most efficient, and thus, because of that, all the other pathways eventually mutated into non-existing anymore. And we can see that because in other organisms, we can actually look at their processes, and these things kind of show up. I actually no. This is not a lot of people. Death is not real. Well, okay, it's not about those that died. It's about those who propagated. It's about those who propagated. For instance, those who had the more efficient 12-step process were able to survive better and thus propagate and create the next generation. And then those would mutate, and then the 12-step process would become more efficient. Maybe some of the steps were no longer needed, so they were mutated and went down a different pathway. Again, it's all about that's a negative way to look at it. It's all about propagation. Those who could survive long enough to generate the next generation. Actually, well, we can talk about it later. There's an interesting paper that came out which was talking about how humans might have almost went extinct 100,000 years ago, because apparently they were looking at the genetics diversity, especially across time, and they found that for a certain point in human history, there was a huge reduction in the variation of the genes. They've said that it went from a population of like 500,000 down to 30,000, which is a ludicrous decline in the amount of humans. Well, okay, a huge ludicrous decrease in the amount of creatures that become humans. So, apparently humans almost went extinct long ago. And it has everything to do with temperature as well. Yeah, apparently there was it's fascinating. There's a YouTube channel called Antov. I have to look it up. His first name's Antov. If you type his name in science, you're bound to find it. But, it shows that apparently this is just completely purely geological, but there are cycles on the planet. There was they called it a 30,000 year cycle. And this 30,000 year cycle was where it would get really hot and the ice caps would all melt and then it would freeze. So you'd have a hot period and then an ice age, hot period and then an ice age. And then apparently it shifted from a 30,000 to a 100,000 year cycle. And we're currently in that 100,000 year cycle. Apparently the rising temperature period matches up exactly where we are right now. So yeah, that's an interesting foil to add on to our current climate issues. But yeah, because of that change from a 30,000 to a 100,000 cycle, humans could not adapt and almost went extinct. No, I don't think that's going to. Humans are causing an escalation and speeding it up, but the cycle is also playing its own part. So, depressing topic. We can talk about that later. Let's get through the story so we can get back to fighting. Well, actually, it's 12. All right, 15 more minutes, and then nihilism time. Mitochondria, energy, without us, we are nothing. No, cells can still survive without mitochondria. Say hello to the bacteria. Yeah, say that hello to other bacteria. Mitochondria just allowed multicellular organisms to exist because of the energy requirements for multicell organisms to function. Oh yeah, I mean, it's very low poly. I wish, but these old PlayStation games are very hard to mod. I mean, okay, they're very hard to do HD updates to. I know that Square did it with one of their games. They tried really, really hard, and it kind of worked, but because of the interestingness of how, because they had to generate an overlay in order to get it to work. it ends up running worse than the original PlayStation game because of that compatibility layer. So I think if they wanted to do that, it would be easier to, it would be easier just to decompile the game and then update the textures. Kind of like what they're doing with Jak and Daxter. Did you know that mitochondria is capable of discharging 200,000 volts of electricity? Well, yes, kind of. There was studies done that the amount of energy in a mitochondria, if the mitochondria released all of its energy at once, it would be strong. It would be high enough to set fire to things. This is where the spontaneous combustion kind of comes about. So that is possible. This not only pertains to electrical discharges, but also applies to heat kinetic energy as well. That's what I was just talking about. Then the combustions from last night were, for a human to burn and melt, 1,600 degrees of heat must be generated. There are several hundred mitochondria present within a single cell. Kinda true. Yeah, kinda true. Several hundred mitochondria? I mean, there are a lot of mitochondria in cells. Probably not... Well... Okay. So yeah, so far this is quite biologically accurate, for the time at least. If all the mitochondria in the body began functioning at the same time, the tremendous amount of energy would generate release. Melting a human into a puddle of fluid would be a simple task with that much energy. So you're saying that the mitochondria ignited those people? Professor, you may be right in that we need the mitochondria to live, but in the end, we're just using them for energy, right? You have no idea the mitochondria has control over the organism's growth. Take this hand, for example. Before it was born, the hand was merely a glob of flesh. But when the cells between the fingers deteriorate, when it forms the fingers first, then the cells which make up the body aren't needed anymore. It receives a signal to die. This signal is initiated by the mitochondria. Yes, that's true too as well. There's the cell death pathway has to go through the mitochondria. I mean, what happens is the nucleus sends the signal to the mitochondria. The mitochondria then sends the signal out. It's the P53 pathway, if anyone ever wants to go look at it. And then it will then cause the cell death cycle to occur. So technically, it's the nucleus which tells the mitochondria to do it. And plus, there's other genes. It's one thing that is glossing over, there are other genes that are activated from the nucleus. It's not just the mitochondria that can tell the cells to die. There's other genes that need to be involved. There's a lot of fail-safe in cells to prevent these things from happening. So yeah. Look, I told you, the writer was a biologist that wanted to write a horror novel. He did, but mostly forgot the horror. It is like Lord of the Rings, spent more time on the trees than the hobbits. Yes, that's very true. Very true. The same can be said for aging. The mitochondria mutates 10 times faster than cells. Of course, this also applies to mutant forms of mitochondria as well. When too many mutant mitochondria multiply, more energy production decreases. The decrease in energy production is associated with the aging process. Also true. Oh yeah, you are 100% right. A biologist wrote this story. 100%. So, are you still stupid enough to say that we are the higher species? We're not saying that the mitochondria are doing all of the conscious, right? When I did say that the mitochondria can mutate 10 times faster than normal cells, I also meant that they could evolve at a rate. No, okay, this is where the fantasy starts coming in. Since the beginning, the creation of mitochondria has been evolving at a rate. It's no surprising that the process of power beyond the cognition. No surprise at all. Let me tell you something. There is a scientist who tried to determine the mutation rate of a mitochondria. And it's to have horror at some point. Yep, here's the horror point. With this, the scientist wanted to establish a connection with human ancestry. In 1987, it was announced that the root of humans could be traced to a single woman in Africa. This finding was announced around the world. And with this, the mitochondrial theory spread like wildfire. Oh yeah, that's how they kind of... That is one way that genetic tracing is performed, actually. because the mitochondria is very unique, it does not undergo genetic recombination like the chromosomes and the... Yeah, it doesn't undergo genetic recombination like the chromosomes and the nucleus. So because of that, the mitochondria is actually a very easy way to trace people, trace lineages. This game is the reason why I became a biologist. But yeah, because of that, it is very easy to trace human lineages, which is one reason why we ended up tracing it all the way back to Africa. I mean, mitochondria doesn't change much, and it's a great way to. And mothers will pass down mitochondria to their kids. I mean, that's kind of how it happens. So we can trace all of the mothers. So yeah, I get some of your blood. I get some of your genetic material, maybe from your blood, maybe from a tissue sample. I can then look at the mitochondria, and then I can know your mother's mother, all the way back. I can trace, and because of the fact that with this tracing, potentially we could even find out, oh, you may be an expat from another country because your mitochondria, the source of that may be from, Europe, and then then you can trace that back. So we can actually kind of find out where your ancestors traveled. It's very, very interesting. Very interesting. Mitochondria Eve, splendid name, just incredible. Eve. I suspect in yesterday's case, she called herself Eve. What? Hey, if you know anything, you better not be holding back on us. She called herself Eve. Sorry, but I've told you what I know. I'd like to return to my studies now. I believe you know the way out. Hey, what do you explain? What the hell are you going on here? And he's going to ignore us. Forget it. Let's just go. God damn it. Oh, I wish they would remake this. Samuel L. Jackson, he could be the... yeah, they should remake it. Samuel L. Jackson could be the... he could be the... our friend here. I just forgot his name. Daniel. He could be Daniel. Though, Samuel L. Jackson is a bit old now. I wonder if he would still be able to do it. What the hell was he wrong? What's wrong with that guy? I can't stand him. That man, I've seen him before, but I can't remember where. It's Daniel. What's up? Right here. Oh yeah, looks like we got a break in the case. What? We gotta go back to the station. Hang on. We're kicking in the turbo. Oh, he's not a very good cop. He turned on the sirens. Oh yeah, we're looking at a case of bad cop and ignorant cop. I can definitely see that this story was written by a biologist who tried to do horror. There's a lot of complex story elements in here that's... yeah, this quite accurate too. A lot of, at least for the time. I keep saying for the time because rookie cop and old cop. All right, that works. But yeah, this game is the story at least for the time is quite accurate. The reason why I keep saying for the time is because we've learned a lot in the last 20-something years. Oh yeah, we learned a lot in the last 20-something years. Okay, 15 years, mate. Well, let me think. 22 years. Yeah, in the last 22 years, we learned quite a lot scientifically. $25 years. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I forgot. We're in 2023 now. Oh, yeah. So, a long, long time. Oh, yeah. And this game still holds up. Mechanically, the game holds up quite well. The concert at the station Central Park. What is it, Daniel? Ben and Lorraine, they're at the concert. What? Daniel, where are you going? Oh, my son. Oh, yeah. Watch his back. Yes, sir. Oh, he's a good cop. All right, the big guy's a good cop. So we're looking at old cop, naive cop, and retired captain, I guess. Anyway, let's that can wait a second. We need to go put the mod permit away. We're gonna hold on to these for a little bit later. At least until we can get a good weapon. When are you gonna let me tune up the guns? I didn't ask you to assign here to watch over the warehouse all day, you know? As long as you see guns as toys, you'll never touch them. Hey, I know I can make a stronger gun than you. Guns aren't supposed to be stronger, you numbskull. They're supposed to be safer. Fine, you old geezer. Well, that's actually an argument that's quite valid. Guns are supposed to be safe, not power. I mean, yeah, you don't need a gun that can instantly murder someone. Well, that is the point of guns, though. I guess a good way to put it is you can a way to explain it. You can have a bullet that hits somebody. You don't need the one that explodes. All right, let's go ahead and put the mod permit in. There we go. I think we can keep the cure poison. All right, and we should store equipment. Let's move the CM vest. And, okay, I think that's good. All right, let's go. Yeah, the mechanics in this game still hold up. I think if they really just, if they just did a basic graphical updates, maybe, a basic graphical updates, fix up the environments, I think that this game would still stand quite well. Oh, I mean, even this old CGI is still quite nice. It has this an old-timey charm to it. Oh yeah. I think many games have very good, many old classic games. They still stand the test of time. What the hell does Melissa or Eve want from us? Well, it looks like she's wants to gather people in one big area. Damn, that's thing's got my boy involved. She's going to pay for this. Let's hurry. Just hang in there, Ben. I'm coming for you. Oh, the music. Like right here. They could easily spruce this up a bit. Yeah, actually, I wonder. I kind of wish this game had, as I said, I wish it had a bigger following. It wasn't such a hidden gem because, hey Daniel, stop. I gotta go in my pub and I gotta get in there, rookie. Ooh, that hurts. Sometimes you got to look before you leap, old timer. I don't care if I burn. I'll go. Ben's my son. He's the only family I've got. Damn it, I can't do anything. Leave it to me. Well, but... I'll go get them out safe, I promise. Besides, Ben needs you. You won't do him any good if you're dead. Alright, I'm counting on you, Aya. I don't think they needed the I know part, but anyway, let's move. Oh, and more good music. Oh, and a save point. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking, because one of the big issues... Oh, come on, let me touch it. I'm on, there we go. Yeah, I'm going to save and call it a day for the game here. But yeah, one of the big issues with copyright... Okay, and one of the big issues with copyright, and it's a rather big issue, is who owns the copyrights. If there's a joint copyright ownership, then it becomes very, very difficult for companies to do any type of litigation. And I do mean that. Very, very difficult. For instance, apparently because the Parasite Eve brand is owned by some Japanese group, and Square owns the Parasite Eve brand, that means if someone decided to, I don't know, decompile it and do an update, then Square has to contact the Japanese company in order to file a joint complaint. Square just can't file it on their behalf because maybe the other company would, maybe the owners would complain. So they can't actually do anything if someone started modifying Parasite Eve. I mean, they could file a DMCA, but they can't act on it. Because, again, all parties with copyright have to be in agreement. So they're going to actually have to contact people in Japan. They're going to have to get a written approval. Then those people in Japan, after they send the approval, it has to go back to the Squaresoft's Square Enix's lawyers. They then have to approve it and send it back. Then afterwards, after it's confirmed both are in agreement, then they can proceed to file a lawsuit or file a DMCA. So, yeah. I think this might be why you gradually start seeing a decrease in a bunch of these these type of games, where copyright is owned by multiple people, because it's very, very difficult to enforce. Very, very difficult to enforce. I digress. I think this has been quite fun. I'm gonna hop off the game, grab some lunch, and then I'm gonna play a different one. But yeah, Parasite Eve, fantastic hidden gem, very worth people's times. I'm currently playing it on. So I own the copy, bought it way back in '98. So fun. And in order to play it right now, I'm playing it on an emulator called DuckStation. So, as you can see, it runs quite well. I tried to do a little bit of enhancements on it because of the fact that some people might not like the original look, but yeah, I think it turns out quite well. Anyway, if you can find this game, but until then, signing off. I'll see everyone in, I guess, 30 minutes. Laters. I play this game.